Welcome to the CompuBuck. Rock Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is all the talking. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Caught him. Nice counter. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Insane action. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Exchange punches. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Misses with the straight left. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. Can't score with that right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter shot lands. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Every time they throw a shot, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance without a doubt.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. There's a counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Beautiful counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this shot.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He parries the right jab away. Counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
That hook was off target. Catch and shoot. It's all offense all the time. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to... Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough...
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than...
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. The jab does. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gods, they say.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Going to punch himself out, though. Gets a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter shot lands. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is...
Get your mind back on the chair.
On to the 6th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Beautiful counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I fell in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Rocky Marciano, who hits a counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Jab won't score. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were... Here we go. It's round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That counter shot lands. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little fade with them, pickpocket them.
Just missed with that jab. They blocked the left there. You'd like to see more jabs. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow them?
Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that.
Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch,